conversation that's been occurring on my social media platforms over the course of the last couple of days about background checks and expanding background checks to private sales and whatnot and what have you. Somebody along the line left some type of comment, and I can't find the comment again. Otherwise, I would pull it up to reply to. But somewhere along the lines, somebody said something to the effect of, "These laws have very little effect anyway. They've had very little effect on the crimes anyway." And I was looking for the comment to be able to pull it up and reply directly to it, because whoever said that is, once again, dead wrong. 30 years on, the impact of Brady background checks and how to build on the Brady Bill's success. In 1981, Jim Brady, who at the time was the White House press secretary under President Ronald Reagan, was shot and permanently paralyzed during an assassination attempt on President Reagan. But Jim and his wife, Sarah, did not let tragedy stop them. Instead, they were galvanized to take action and save lives. Jim and Sarah Brady led the effort. You can read here about how they're the reason behind the Brady Bill. You can read here about how the Brady Bill, what it's supposed to do, and whatnot, what have you. And then you can read here in the bold part. We are able to proudly say that over the past 30 years, Brady background checks have prevented nearly 4.9 million prohibited gun transactions since its enactment in 1994. In 2020 alone, an average of over 1,000 prohibited purchasers were blocked from purchasing a firearm or obtaining a permit because of the Brady checks. Between 93 and 2018, the firearm homicide rate among those 12 years of age and older decreased by 41%. The change in the rate of non-fatal firearm injury was even higher, with a 76% decrease. Researchers have also recognized that the Brady background check system significantly changed gun trafficking. The Brady law made gun trafficking across state lines more difficult, resulting in an immediate reduction in gun crime. So whoever said that this law was ineffective, you're wrong. That same person said handgun waiting periods reduce deaths. Now, I am very conflicted on waiting periods, but here's the data. Waiting period laws that delay the purchase of firearms by a few days reduce gun homicides by roughly 17%. Our results imply that the 17 states, including the District of Columbia, with waiting periods, avoid roughly 750 gun homicides per year as a result of this policy. Expanding the waiting period policy to all other U.S. states would prevent an additional 910 gun homicides per year without imposing any restrictions on who can carry a gun. Who can own a gun. These laws have had an effect. And if anybody tells you that background checks have had very little effect on gun crimes in this country, they are not looking at the facts. They are not looking at the data. They are giving you an opinion, and they are coming at it from their feels.